Just got a brand new skewer for the shish kebabs we just got, so gonna go start a barbecue after that because it's
Fun Fitness Friday!
Fun Fitness Friday! 3 rounds for your warm-up, starting with jumping jacks or skipping rope. So we're talking just 50 jumping jacks or 50 single unders with the skipping rope if you have one and you prefer to do that. Next one is a lunge, putting the elbow down to the floor. So this is kind of like a simplified version of the world's greatest stretch that we've done before. You're just gonna get into a deep lunge, and then whatever leg is forward, so my right leg is forward, I'll take my right elbow and just reach it down as close to the floor as I can. Stand back up tall, and then you go to the other side. We're looking for 10 total on this exercise, and ideally, you're just gonna kind of see your elbow slowly get a little bit lower with each rep. Don't force this one. I've seen people strain a muscle just because they're trying to reach as far as they possibly can. Just relax into it, deep breath, and try to just get slowly a little bit closer with each rep. And then the next part of your warm-up, we're gonna be doing a plank, or if you're up for it, we can try a handstand hold against the wall. Not quite as scary as what it looks. What we're gonna do, Robin, if you wanna come over to the side, just find yourself a mat so that if you do lower yourself down, you have something soft to put your head onto. And then get a wall that go up slowly against it so that you're not putting holes in your drywall. But get your hands just outside of your shoulders when you set up for this, pointing your fingers straight or a little bit outwards. And then slowly, like I said, slowly bring yourself up. So it'll look something like this. Take a step back and then somersault forward, something like this. Kicking yourself up. And then simply you're gonna hold that there. So we're really working your shoulders. Keep your abs working as well so you don't arch your back too much. And then you're just gonna hold that there for the allotted time. Your workout today is a 10-minute AMRAP, short but intense. We're talking jumping lunges, jumping squats, and burpees. Now, if you're afraid of the impact or if the jumping versions are just too difficult for you, totally okay. You can just do the regular versions of the lunge and the squat. But let's talk about the exercises. So for your lunges, again, like I said, you can go alternating just in place, or you can jump. So you can do these. And then same thing for your squats. You can just do regular, or if you want to do jumping version, they look something like this, coming down, just come up off the ground each time. Now, a couple problems that I'll see sometimes in the jumping versions is people just using basically their back to do it when their legs get really sore and tired. They'll do something like this. Make sure that the hips are coming down each time into a squat and not just a bend. And then the other problem is that sometimes we just plunge down to the ground instead of controlling it. So I look something like that in the jumping squats. And so make sure you absorb it, control it each time. Again, just something like this. Those will get tough, but there's not that many of them, and it's a short workout, so you can do that. And then for your burpees, you're coming down to the ground. You can step back all the way down, all the way up and jump. Or to go a little bit quicker, you can jump back and then jump up. To finish it off today, we're doing a standing single leg hold, isometric hold. What you're gonna do is take your shoes off. If you're wearing shoes, you can do this in just socks or bare feet. Stand firmly on one foot where you can feel your whole foot in the ground. Big toe, little toe, midfoot, heel. Keep it all down into the ground, and then raise your other leg and simply hold that for 3 minutes. You should feel your hip really working, calf and foot muscles all working to keep you stable. One thing to avoid is your hip caving in here. Keep your hip high, holding that for the whole 3 minutes. Try to keep this foot relatively high up here. If it starts to sag down because it's getting too hard, that's okay if you want to just end up holding it right here. But try to keep it off the floor for the whole 3 minutes. And then to finish off, I'd love if you guys would do 5 minutes of deep breathing, just like we've done the past couple of weeks. Get your hips on the ground, close to the floor, bring your feet up into the wall, kind of like you're in a squat position. Put one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. Deep breath in through the nose, feeling both your hands coming up, and then hard breath out like you're blowing out 1,000 candles. All the way. Try to really prolong that exhale until you get all of the breath out, and then repeat for 5 minutes. You should feel good by the end of it, and it'll help transition you back into your normal day. That's your Friday workout, another week complete. Have a great weekend, guys. This is OK Fitness signing off. We'll see you next week.